good afternoon to you all, and welcome to 30th Street Park here in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for this evening's game between the visiting Amalgamated Baseball Holdings and our home side, the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. At this time, I'd like to introduce the starting lineup and batting order of the visiting Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Batting first, the shortstop, number 8, Bobson Dugnut. Batting second, the second baseman, number 42, Todd Gonzalez. Batting third, the third baseman, number 49, Ortiz Ranchez. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 24, Mike Truck. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 2, Orlando Dwin. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 11, Mike Hernandez. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 37, Willie Dustis. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 19, Raul Chamberlain. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 14, Tim Wakefield. And let us now give a good rousing cheer to your home side, the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. Here they are as they take the field for tonight's game. The right fielder, number 5, Wallace Gromit. The second baseman, number 12, Pickles Dillhoffel. The center fielder, number 48, Grape Barlow. The first baseman, number 2, Murky Goodbar. The left fielder, number 6, Willie Pregnant. The third baseman, number 17, Chunk Dimwitty. The shortstop, number 4, Mickey Lice. The catcher, number 16, Chunky Junkets. And starting on the mound today for your Philadelphia Brown Trousers, number 54, Moose Mossage.
Well, a good afternoon to you all from here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm Mutton Curtis, broadcasting live on Radio WIP, the sounds of Philadelphia and the sounds of the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. Well, the Brown Trousers, coming off of a very good season, yet another second-place finish in the Continental League, find themselves meeting the defending champions right off the bat, and that's going to be right to Mickey Lice, who will put it away to Murky Goodbar for out number 1. Moose Mossage on the hill. Got a career ERA of 3.39 in his first 2 seasons with the Philadelphia Brown Trousers, taking the mound for opening day. A new feeling, and he's going to, well, that's going to be Todd Gonzalez hit by a pitch. So Todd Gonzalez, the first batsman on first base today. This brings up Ortiz Ranchez. Mr. Ranchez had a strong first season. He's going to pop that one out. And here's Mike Truck. Mike Truck to the plate. 2 outs. Mossage making quick work so far. Only 1 runner on, and that's going to be a long fly ball right to Grape Barlow in center field. And we'll retire the side. So they'll switch sides, bottom of the first, no hits, just the 1 left on base due to the hit by pitch. Starting things off for the Brown Trousers is Wallace Gromit, and that's going to be right to Willie Dustis, broken bat, blooping it right up the first base line, and it's 1 away. Tim Wakefield, outstanding rookie season for him last year in Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, an ERA of 4.51, a record of 11-5, outstanding work, And that's going to go right over the head. That is hit by Pickles Dillhoffel. It goes right over the third baseman, Ortiz Ranchez's head. And look at that, just like that, they are on with the opening hit of the game. This is Greep Barlow. Barlow playing his third season here in Philadelphia. Going to swing, and that's going to be an attempt to steal, and they got him picked off. Well, Raul Chamberlain puts out quite a lot of stolen runners attempting to steal. And that's going to be an easy one. Murky Goodbar hits it right to Bobson Dugnut. And it's one away. Well, that will do it for the... side, end of the first, and that's going to be the first hit of the game. And it goes to Orlando Dwin. Dwin putting the first runner on for the away side, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, ABH. The defending champions of the Continental League, 1920 champions. And everyone starts at 0 wins and 0 losses. Mike Hernandez walking into first. The runners on first and second. Willie Dustis now up to the plate. And he is going to, well, he is also going to walk. So it is a bit of an issue at the moment for Moose Masic with the bases loaded, no outs, and Raul Chamberlain at the plate right now, the catcher. Chamberlain with a career average of 223. He's going to get him with a strikeout. That is one away. Brings up the pitcher, Tim Wakefield. Wakefield's average actually 333. He's going to swing and a miss, so that is yet another strikeout, 2 in a row for Moose Masic. At 100, and that is career strikeout number 131 for the man. This brings back to the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Bases loaded. This would be a great jam were Masic to get out of this one. Moose Masic, of course. Ace pitcher for the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. 2 runners up. Oh, he's going to get him swinging. Bobson Dugnut breaks his bat over the knee for the out of frustration. But what a pickle that Moose Masic got himself out of. Starting things off here in the bottom of the second. Still no score, and that's going to be Murky Goodbar, who's left at the plate due to the third out coming from a stolen base. Really great signings this year for the Brown Trousers. Definitely, of course, with 2 new teams to the Continental League, everybody had to afford some losses. And that's going to be a swing and a miss for Tim Wakefield. Strikeout for him. Indeed, some jolly good herky-jerky from Moose Masic. Inimitable style. We're seeing right now is this is Chunk Dimwitty up to the plate. Dimwitty has a career average of 284. Continental League career average. That is from his only season in the Philadelphia Brown Trousers last year, 284. Before that, he played for the Memphis Mud Pigs. Going to be sat down with another strikeout. Might be quite the pitcher's duel we shall see today. Mickey Lice at the plate. Playing in his 114th game in Philadelphia Brown. And he's going to strike out as well. Well, Wakefield is making this look just remarkably easy. He is picking right back up from where he left off last season. 84 strikeouts in the number of games that he started. He made 21 starts last year. 84 strikeouts. That averages easily to 4 per game. He has just made amazing work of these batsmen in Philadelphia. 1 versus 2, and that's going to be a line drive right up the center. Hard Gonzalez will be on with a hit, on with a single, and here comes Ortiz Sanchez. First pitch is down the middle. Strike 1 takes it. And it's high. Beautiful day here in June, the start of the 1921 Continental League season. We welcome 2 new teams to the league. Second team in the city of Chicago, Chicago Gin Drinkers. Their opening game at home against the New York Haberdashers. And of course the Baltimore-Washington Grasshoppers joining us here in the Continental League. I do believe they are playing Teetotalers today. I'll have to double check that it's foul for Mike Truck. I believe the Grasshoppers yes, they do have the Teetotalers. So both expansion sides are in the city of Chicago today. Brings up Orlando Dwin at his first year in the upper side of Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, of course, because of all the teams, because of Amalgamated Baseball Holdings' connection to Amalgamated Industries. They have their own affiliate minor league system, the wholly owned baseball subsidiaries, where they have only the ability to take players from those teams. They don't have to go through the nursery league drafting as well. The Philadelphia Brown Trousers, however, had quite the interesting off season. They did lose some big players. They lost a big bat in Hogue Wilson. They lost Raleigh Mulling, the starting pitcher, but of course drafted well. Picking up 2 starting pitchers to the side. One of them made it to the the Continental League roster. Zank Beagerspurgeon from the Charleston Crows. And of course the starting catcher, Chunky Junkets, behind the plate. Another pickup from the Charleston Crows as well. That's Velocidad, who was picked up in a trade with Boston. Champions. And that will, well, 1 run will score as that blooper landed. So 1 away, 1 on the board for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Chunky Junkets will start things up. His first at bat. Down the middle for strike 2. 1 into the count. Hits that one high up into the air. Doesn't look like it's got enough distance. That should be an easy play. And Orlando Dwin is under it for out number 1. Pitcher Moose Massage up to the plate. And both pitchers having a strong outing so far. 1-0 score, ABH, and that's going to be, well, he's hurling that bat. Good to use his left hand there. I didn't want him to use his right hand. Back to the top of the order, second time through. This is Wallace Gromit. He's 0 for 1 today. That one foul for an 0-2. That is just low and inside for ball 1. Drops that one high up into the air. Is it clear? Yes, it bounces off of the visitors' dugout. Foul yet again. 2-2 the count for Tim Wakefield. Very economical, and he gets him looking. Gromit strikes out. That will retire. The side. We're through 3. It's 1-0. Hits coming at a premium. Both teams still cycling through. Well, the brown trousers took 3 innings to do it, of course. But still cycling through their rotation for the first time. It's going to go right to Masic. That is Raul Chamberlain. Straight up the line. This is Tim Wakefield. I take it back. This is the second time through the batting order for the Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Two walks, some hit-by-pitch actions, and Moose Masic has thrown quite an amount of pitches. 74 already, I can see on my counter. He's down the middle for strike 2. Masic has known to go very long endeavors. However, on the top of the 4th, this many pitches is a bit worrisome. But still 1-0, no reason to fret just yet. Bobson Dugnut, third time through the lineup for the visiting side. And he will walk, so that will be yet another walk today. For Moose Masic. Todd Gonzalez to the plate. Gonzalez is going to hit that one, and it's going to go just foul. Just foul. Yet again. Running to the count. Going to pop that one high. If it stays in play, it should be easy for Junkets, but it is yet again foul. And to the count, 86 pitches for Moose Masic. Making him use lots of pitches. And that'll be Pickles Dillhoffel easily grabbing that one right to Murky Goodbar. And that is now the bottom of the 4th. Pickles Dillhoffel will start things off for the brown trousers. Dillhoffel, 1-for-1. He has a single today. An average of 353 last year. Fantastic pickup from the Charleston Crows for the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. He's easily earned himself that second base starting job. And second in the lineup, he's going to be on with a single. Yet again, his second hit today. This brings us to Greep Barlow. Greep Barlow, the center fielder. Fouls that one off for an 0-2 count. That's low. As a gift of a runner on first. With no outs. Big swing, and he's going to strike out. Tim Wakefield does it yet again. Too low. That one is popped up into the air, and that is it for Murky Goodbar. Willie Pregnett coming to the plate. 2 seasons already for the brown trousers. His batting average career 295 and 282 last season, but he's solid batsman for the Philadelphia side. He's going to get struck out looking a 1-2-3 after giving up the opening hit. Wakefield gets the next 2. Still 1-0. Only through 4 innings. The top of the 5th is getting things a little spicy. Ortiz Ranchez will hit that high and far into the air, all the way to the warning track. Looks like it's going to be an easy one for Barlow. And Greep Barlow will hang on to it for out number 1. Big swing from Mike Truck. And who broke all sorts of records in home runs last in 1919, the abbreviated season. Going to hit that one right too. Chuck Dinwiddie making the catch. Outstanding. Orlando Gwynn. Taking 3 balls. That's the first one down the middle. Takes that one for strike 1. Also yet to get down the middle, so 3 and 2, full count, and he will walk as he has scared off the plate just a bit. Win is on. That's another walk for Moose Masic. And that will be it for his day. Coming in, Tiddly Benetti. And gets the third out of the inning. On the first pitch, Tiddly Benetti didn't even get a chance to talk about him much. This is his third season in Philadelphia, an ERA of 5.43. 18 career strikeouts. Mike Hernandez on that one. Let's go right to Willie Dustis for out number 1. This is Mickey Lice. Dimity getting that first out. Again, the veritable pitcher's duel. The pitching duel today between two of the strongest pitchers in the Continental League. And two of the strongest teams, have to imagine they would be high up there in predictions for favorites to win the championship. Of course, a 90-game season awaits them. This is only game 1 of 90. Chunky Junkets. Yet another. And he will walk to first on that. Bringing us to Tiddly Benetti, the pitcher. Who's come in for 1 pitch so far, so I imagine he would easily hit to get a couple innings out of him before having to rely on the rest of the bullpen. We'll go right down the middle. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top 1 foul. Let's get Wakefield just to maybe use a couple more pitches. And he will watch that one go by, and that will be out number 3. Willie Dustis starting things off for the visiting side, top of the 6th. Smashes that one. Does it have the distance? Oh my goodness, I think it does. It might be the first home run of the season. It is to industry. Willie Dustis makes it 2-0 in favor of Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. It's career home run number 19, and that is to industry. That home run, of course, brought to you by Industry Brands, colognes, perfumes, and fragrances. It smells good. It must be industry. If it's industry, it must smell good. Found wherever smells are sold. Raul Chamberlain does not make much of that. He instead doesn't make good contact. Goes right to Benetti. Throw 2. Good bar is in time for out number 1. 2-0. Benetti not too phased. And that's going to be a single right up the middle. That will be from, I believe that's from Tim Wakefield. Hitting that one right up the middle. Well, he's known to be quite the batting pitcher. Brings us to the top of the order with Bobson Ducknut. 0 for 2 today. He has 1 walk. His 4th at bat today. That's going to clear past, well, to the gap into Wallace Gromit in right field. And that will be runners on first and second with Todd Gonzalez. So Bobson Ducknut gets his first hit of the season. Todd Gonzalez has a single. He was hit by a pitch. Been on base twice today. And he's going to line that one right to Wallace Gromit in right field. It will hold the runner at third. And bring up Ortiz Ranchez. Sanchez is going to hit that one right to Mickey Lice to Pickles Dillharfel, and a fancy down to end the inning. Gets out of it with runners on all 3 bases. And that Fancy Dan double play brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. Try their styling salves, cream-based hair gelatin products, and of course the printing powder. Ian Mitchell not getting things started here. This is Radio WIP, the sounds of Philadelphia and the sounds of the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. My name is Mutton Curtis. Bottom of the 6th. Scrambled flying out to get the first out here in the bottom of the 6th, and just unable to outrun the throw. That was Pickles Dillhoffel hitting it to shortstop Robson Dugnut. Barlow is now at the plate. He is over 2 today. 3-0 count, and he's going to drop that one deep into the corner in right field. He's going to go for 2, and Barlow is now on with a double, his first hit of the campaign here in 1921. That's the first extra base hit of the game for the Brown Trousers. And here is Murky Goodbar representing the tying run here in the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Trying to get some sort of chunk away at Tim Wakefield. That is going to drop into foul territory. Well, I think it's unfortunate the way that trajectory was. That looked like it was going to go into no man's land. That's going to be high and to the warning track into the glove of Mike Truck, landing the runner on second and keeping this game 2-0. Right to the glove of Mickey Lice. That is going to go right past a diving Chunk Dimwitty and puts runners on first and second for Willie Dustis. Mike Hernandez with that line drive. And Dustis has, he has a home run today already. A solo shot. Facing a full count from Tiffy Benetti. That's going to pop up right to Murky Goodbar, and, well, both runners had to hurry back to their bags. Only the 1 out, but still 2 outs facing Raul Chamberlain. Bottom of the order, Wakefield on deck. Perhaps this could be a chance to get ABH to make a pitching change, but in a pinch hitter, that's going to be a line shot up the middle. Reap Barlow will field it. That will bring home 2 runs, and Raul Chamberlain has 2 runs batted in. It is now 4-0 in favor of the visitors, and that will bring in Dick Doodlebick. And Wakefield will drop that one for a single, and keeping the inning alive for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Tim Wakefield, 2 hits today. My word. I think he cannot. Well, Dick Doodlebick has a career ERA of 7.61. He spent 2 years in Philadelphia. This is his 3rd season. He's going to get it right to Mickey Lice to ground out to Goodbar. Bring us through the 7th inning stretch, the 7.5 inning stretch. Make sure to give yourself a good stretching. And of course, the 7.5 inning stretch. Being brought to you by the Steak Emporium. Try the new cheesed beef. Cheesed beef on a sandwich sort of bread roll with some cheese on it. It is the Steak Emporium and their cheesed beef. It is the new craze that Philadelphia and the greater metropolitan area cannot get enough of. They come from miles upon miles for some tasty beef and tasty cheese beef at the Steak Emporium. Going to the count, that's going to go right to, well, Gonzalez using his body to block that one. Going to be a welt in the morning And he's able to get Chunk Dimwitty out. And that will do it for Tim Wakefield. He makes it through 6 2/3 innings. It brings up Nicky Lice and Sleeve McDykel. And gets him striking out, swinging. His career strikeout. Number 47 for Sleeve McDykel to make short work of Brown Trousers. Still cannot get a single run on the board at the moment. Doesn't look like McDykel picked up some sort of a... he was sort of waving at his hands as he went for the dugout. So I had to check in on that a bit later. He's going right to... Oh, that is right to Goodbar, and he's able to outrun it. Todd Gonzalez getting on base, outrunning it, just showing the hustle that the Philadelphia Brown Trousers do not seem to have this early in the season at the moment. Facing Cheese Ranchez at the plate, Dick Doodlebick. Made appearances in 38 games last season. An ERA of 8.16, of course. He has a relief pitcher, that's fairly good. He's going to pop that one up to Greek Barlow in center field. Number 1, bringing us to Mike Truck, 0 for 3 today. Surprisingly quiet day for Mr. Truck. And there's a total of 41 home runs. Here for just a moment, and I'm a bit confused by that, but yes, there we are, yes, 41 runs for Mr. Truck, I believe. A bit, beg my pardon on this. Top of the 8th. Pitches for Sleeve McDykel so far in this game, facing Chunky Junkets here in the bottom of the 8th. McDykel was not much of a ERA of 4.23 in his career, 4.02 last season. That's going to be on. So that is Chunky Junkets making a double. His first career double, and in comes Ding Low, which means that Dick Doodlebick's day will be up. Like a little gravy train, perhaps. That was caught, and well, it caught Junkets almost having to tag up. He did successfully, but that is yet another out. Coming in is Gauze Blacksmith. A pickup from the New York Haberdashers in a trade. It was a trade that ultimately ended up being a three-way trade. He had been traded to Pittsburgh. Picked up for a future draft pick later this season when the pick is happening, and that's going to put that will put the Brown Trousers on the board with a double from from Pickles Dillhoffel, excuse me. Pickles Dillhoffel getting his first run batted in of the season. It is now 4-1, and perhaps this is a chance. And just as I say it, Greet Barlow, swing and a miss, strikes out. In comes the closing pitcher, Gravy Train, for the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. And Dunk Ferrari is now in right field. Coming in from Coming in for Gauze Blacksmith. Gets him swinging, does Gravy Train. His career strikeout number 41 for him. He made appearances in 35 games last season. 28 strikeouts, an ERA of 1.58, a career ERA of 2.23. 25 career saves, not to save on the docket, I believe, today for him. But let's loosen. That is a long shot. Is that far enough? It is to Industry. It is a solo home run. And Amalgamated Baseball Holdings get that 4-run lead back. My goodness. That's Raul Chamberlain. Like Brett Dockstra will come in as a pinch hitter.
That's low.
With the score at 5-1. McDykel. And Dockstra will hit it, and it's a line shot, a ground ball to right field. Dunk Ferrari making the play. And back to the top of the order. Bobson Dugnut, 1 for 4 today.
Pitch out time.
That one's low for ball 2. Foul ball up and behind the plate. Chunky Junkets with the catch for 2 outs in Gravy Train. With the 1 runner on. Todd Gonzalez. Gonzalez 3 for 4 today. Great showing for him in the first of 90 games this season. He won the count. He's going to hit that one high up into the air. It does not look like it has the distance. Perhaps it does. It does. It just barely clears the wall. It is another home run to Industry. And it is 2 more runs scored by Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Goodness me. To Industry indeed. Brings us to Ortiz Ranchez. First pitch. Grounds it right to Pickles. Dillhopper. Throw to Goodbar is in time. Those 2 home runs from Todd Gonzalez and Raul Chamberlain. Brought to you by Industry Brand, colognes, perfumes, and fragrances. If you're going out in the town and you want a lovely lady to enjoy what you smell, nothing gets a lady excited than the fresh, clean scent of Industry. Found wherever smells of soap. And coming in for the 9th inning is Dave Glock. Dave Glock, his 2nd season with Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Made appearances in 33 games last year. He's going to walk the opening batsman, which was Murky Goodbar. And this brings us to Willie Pregnant. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings are right back where they left off last year indeed. Brown trousers not looking quite so good. Of course, this is part of a 3-game series. There are now 2-game there are 3-game and 2-game series this season. I believe it starts off with a series of a bunch of 2-game series. So the brown trousers will have AVH. That is going to be a single up the center, going for 3rd base and sliding in. So a double for Pregnant. Not quite it just yet. Still life in these brown trousers. That is going to be a high fly ball by Chunk Dimwitty. Could it be? It is to Industry. A 3-run home run. Do not go anywhere. Fans of the Philadelphia Brown trousers. There is still life yet in this team today. As of course, the 2nd game of this 2-game series is tomorrow. Butters Velocidad and Oral Null Holland on the mound for both teams. Holland, another fantastic pitching season last year for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. His rookie season, 88 pound. Outstanding. To be on with a single. Mickey Lice is on with a single. That is right to Mike Truck in center field. Here is Chunky Junkets. Had a double earlier. Big swing. There's no outs yet. Dave Glock on the mound now only have a 3-run lead to protect. Dug nuts to Gonzalez to dust this up. Fancy Dan. Double play. And now in comes Fern Curtis. Fern Curtis came into the season late. Was one of the late season additions for the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. Came in from the Memphis Mud Pigs. And he will walk to first. Bringing up Dunk Ferrari. So Curtis, on average last season of 429. And here is, we're seeing the other relief pitcher for the visiting side. It is rookie to Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, Jim Milliams. And he's going to get the all-important final out of the game, a strikeout to give the win to the visiting side. Well, that is a very exciting end to the game, albeit a bit short, coming up short, unfortunately, was the home side, the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. They start the season off with a loss. That being said, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings continue defending their championship. They are 1-0 at the moment. The final score from here in 30th Street Park, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, 7 runs off 16 hits. Philadelphia Brown Trousers, 4 runs off 9 hits. The winning pitcher of this game is Tim Wakefield, going 6 2/3 innings, striking out 8. My word, is a fantastic outing by him. Moose Marsage gets the loss. We're only getting knocked out in the bottom of the fifth, or the top of the fifth, excuse me. Striking out 3 and walking 5. The save goes to Jim Milliams, coming in for that last out. Easiest way to get on the score sheet as far as he's concerned. He threw a couple pitches, got 1 strikeout, did what he needed to do. And our finest dandies of the day, brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, bringing you fresh hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. They are smooth. They are, I want to say creamy, but I guess that may not be necessarily the way you want to describe a cigarette, but they are smooth. They are lovely tasting, and they are recommended by doctors everywhere, especially in the Carolinas. They bring to you the finest dandies of the day. The third finest dandy is Raul Chamberlain of Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, going 2 for 5 with a home run, and a 3-run home run, of course. The 3 runs batted in, as it were. The second finest dandy of the day, Tim Wakefield, going 6 2/3 innings, 8 strikeouts. But the finest dandy of the day, getting a complimentary carton of Honey Wheat cigarettes, Todd Gonzalez, 4 for 5, a home run, 2 runs batted in. He is the finest dandy of the day, brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, who humbly request that you smoke wheat every day. Well, that will in fact be it for us here on Radio WIP. We join you again tomorrow from 30th Street Park for the second of 2 games in this opening series between Amalgamated Baseball Holdings and Philadelphia Brown Trousers. Until next time, I'm Mutton Curtis. We're signing off saying keep your head high and your trousers brown.